$600? I just can't get over it. Those 2 candlestick holders sold for over $600? That's $400 more than what you set the minimum bid price for.
Not to mention we had 4 other items sell for another $50.
Yeah, so we ended up with enough money for all the bills plus $150 extra on top of it.
Yahuwah showed himself faithful for sure.
Boy, he sure did. He really came through for us in a pinch. Ow! Oh, man.
Jim, what is it? Your tooth again?
Yeah.
Jim, this is the 3rd day it's been bothering you. I wish you'd see a dentist.
Jenny, we can't afford it. Not to mention, I don't even trust doctors anymore. All they want to do is see how many drugs they can get me hooked on so they can pad their pockets with all the extra money they can get. The FDA is the biggest enabler on the planet. And I, for one, don't want to be a part of it anymore. I'd rather just pray and let Yahuwah do the healing instead.
Well, okay, have it your way. But at least let me see if I can find some kind of natural remedy for it. There has to be something out there that will help.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Go ahead. Oh, this is really bad. I think I better go lay down on the couch for a while.
I hope you can sleep.
Yeah, me too. Who could that be? Yes, can I help you?
Jim Johnson?
Yes.
I am Adahi, of the Cherokee tribe. I was told to come to you.
You were? By who?
The Great Spirit. He spoke to me and told me to bring you something.
What is it?
It is cloves. Good for pain. They grow in my territory.
Your territory? Where's that? And how did you know I was in pain?
In the mountains. 2 days' ride by horse. The Great Spirit speaks many things to me. He has told me of your need. Cloves are best medicine for tooth pain.
He speaks to you?
Why, of course. Have you not also heard his voice? He speaks to many.
Wait, are you talking about the creator of
Heaven and earth.
the one called
Yahweh.
You know him?
Yes, I know him. Many of my people do.
But I thought all Native Americans were
Pagans? Yes, many are. Just like there are many white men who are pagans. We are no different. There are those of my people who follow him, and those who do not. Those who do follow him live by his sacred writings, the Tanakh. They walk the ancient paths just as you do. The only difference is, my people continue to hold the knowledge of many of the ancient ways that have been forgotten or left behind by the white men. Herbs, ointments, oils, the ways of healing. I pray one day that you will rediscover these things. But he has told me to bring you the cloves, and I have done so. I must go now. I must return to my territory before sundown. Shalom to you, my brother. Goodbye.
It's been said for years the old ways are the best ways, and new isn't always better. This has never been more true than in the area of healing the human body. Through the use of herbs, oils, roots, and many other natural methods, the Native Americans have had a handle on the secrets of healing for centuries. But many of these secrets have been lost or forgotten and replaced with modern medications. But the old natural methods still exist today and are waiting to be rediscovered. Come with us as we travel back in time to the days of teepees, tomahawks, and smoke signals in this episode of A Slice of Reality, The Ancient Ways.
What a strange dream.
What was it, honey?
I just had a dream about a Native American who came to our door and handed me a bag full of crushed cloves and told me it was good for pain. He said the Great Spirit told him to come and give it to me. He told me he believed in Yahuwah just like we do.
Really?
Funny. I always thought all Native Americans were pagans. But he told me there are followers of Yahuwah among the Native American tribes just like there are followers among the whites. He said that he follows the ancient paths just like we do. Only difference is they still hang on to the things like using herbs and natural methods for healing. He said he hoped someday I'd rediscover it all, and then he wished me peace, turned around, and walked away.
How strange. What was it you said? He gave you a bag of what?
Crushed cloves. He said it was good for pain.
Yeah, I remember learning that. Cloves. Cloves. Hey, I think we have some. Let me check the pantry. So how's your tooth?
Oh, lots better. Wow, that stuff is amazing. That beats antibiotics any day of the week. Let's be sure to keep a good supply of that around.
I am so glad you're feeling better. I know tooth pain is a horrible thing to go through.
Yeah, it sure is. But that little bit of cloves sure kicked the pain right out the door. And all because of a dream. You know, I just can't get it off my mind. That dream was so vivid. I know for a fact that Yahuwah was speaking to me in that. Not just about the cloves, but the whole thing. Everything he said about the Native Americans and how some of them follow Yahuwah. And I noticed something else about him. Something that has me really curious. He was dressed in a long tunic and cloak very similar to mine. He even had fringes and blue cord around the bottom.
He what?
Yep, you heard right. Fringes and blue cord. And I don't think that dream was one of those weird flaky ones you have after you eat the wrong thing before bedtime. Besides, I never have dreams during a nap, so there's got to be something to this one. If the whole thing about the cloves was from Yahuwah, then so was the rest of it.
Well, maybe with a little research we'll find something. Now here's something. Honey, look at what I found here.
What is it?
There are many similarities to Judaism in some Native American tribes, specifically the Cherokee Nation.
Wait a minute. Did you say Cherokee?
Uh-huh.
I am Adahi, of the Cherokee tribe.
What is it?
The man in my dream said he was a Cherokee.
Really?
Yeah, that was one of the first things he said to me when he came to the door. He said his name was Adahi.
Wow. Well, I guess that makes it all the more real to you, huh?
You're telling me. Okay, keep reading.
The Cherokees were monotheistic, believing in one god, as opposed to other Indian tribes who believed in several gods or spirits. Some of the words in the Cherokee language are similar to Hebrew words of the same meaning, and the name of their god was similar to the name of the Hebrew god. The Cherokee Indians also celebrated their holidays similar to some Jewish holidays. They also had 1 day a week of rest from work and observed fasts. They reportedly practiced circumcision. They had a city for refuge for manslayers, and they didn't eat meat of the hollow of the thigh of an animal. In addition, their appearance also hints to a possible Jewish ancestry. There are 2 braids at the side of their head resembling long side locks, or peyot. The fringes on their clothes resembling tzitzit, and some Cherokees clearly had Semitic facial features. Hebrew inscriptions on Los Lunas Rock, the Bat Creek Stone, ancient Jewish coins found in Ohio along the river basin, all point to some type of Jewish presence and influence, and that needs to be researched more. So what do you think?
What do you know about that? Fascinating. So the Native American Cherokee are a direct descendant of the Hebrews spoken of in Scripture, huh?
Yeah, it looks like they are.
Who would have known? You know, I wonder whatever happened to them.
Well, from what we learned in school, their land was stolen out from under them, and they were all killed in one way or another.
No, I don't mean what happened to them like that. I meant, what happened to their Hebrew roots? What made them give it all up and changed all the face painting and the feathered headdresses and the rain dances and all the rest of it? What steered them away from their Hebrew foundations?
I really don't know. I don't think we'll ever know. And you said the man in your dream said he was Cherokee?
Yeah, and he was wearing the tunic, the cloak, the fringes, the blue cord. Like Daryl says, he had it going on. But you know, the whole thing just has me wondering if there's something more to it all.
Like what?
Well, I feel as if I've been spoken to directly here. As if it was some kind of message to me personally.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, not just about the clothes. That was obviously a specific message for me. But it feels like there's more to it than just that. Like Yahuwah has given me some kind of heads up about something.
Like what?
I don't know. It's not something I can point to and put my finger on. I just have a feeling inside like something very different is about to happen. Not much mail today. Looks like just one. A letter addressed to me. But wait a minute. There's no return address. In fact, there's not even a stamp on this. Okay, what's going on here? How does a letter with no stamp get past the U.S. Postal Service and end up in my mailbox?
Because I put it there.
You!
Hello, Jim. My name is Adahi.